We gotta share with you when we introduce what you wanna hear about. We talk about our truths and give you news from out our studio. So come and tune and get you moving. We need you to hear us out.
Hear us out. Hear us out.
Hey.
Hear us out.
Yeah.
Hear us out.
What?
Hear us out. Hear us out. Hear us out. Hear us out.
You're listening to WPPM LP 106.5 Philadelphia, and welcome to the first ever Hear Us Out show, directed and produced by the youth of Philly who want their voices to be heard. We're your hosts, Dylan One with Steven Farrell.
Yo.
Sam I Am. And that's So Raven.
Hey.
And with Young Beezy on the board.
Yeah.
Today's show is going to focus on topics that are important to the youth, like dress code. We also have a great interview with a young entrepreneur, Trey Brown, a live performance and interview from local talent and producer himself, the Yahoos.
Stay tuned to Hear Us Out. Welcome back to Hear Us Out. I'm Dylan One, and we're here with Young Beezy, Steve, and That's So Raven. We also have a student, Shane, and today we're talking about the First Amendment right within schools, and especially dress codes. So, Shane, how you doing?
Doing good.
Doing good. That's good. So, do you wear a uniform in your school?
Yeah, I do.
What are the rules?
So it's some basic stuff like you gotta wear a polo shirt tucked in, khaki pants with a belt. But there's some pretty unique things. I don't know if they do at other schools. You gotta wear a lanyard and you gotta have ID in that lanyard.
So, what happens if you don't wear that uniform?
Then it's an instant detention.
Instant detention.
Instant detention, no questions.
So, say like you don't got a belt, but you're not sagging. Instant detention?
It's a detention. It don't matter. You gotta go the whole day without a belt.
And how about the lanyard?
That too. Same thing. If you come to the building without a lanyard or your ID, you gotta pay for a new one and you gotta serve that detention.
So you have to pay for the lanyard. How about the uniform? Where do you pay that from?
I believe you can get uniforms at the school store in the cafeteria.
So you're saying that the school punished you for not giving them money?
Allegedly, yeah.
That's wild. That's crazy. So, in your opinion, does the uniform in your school restrict your First Amendment to express yourself?
To an extent, yeah, but not all the way because there's other ways that I can express myself. There's extracurricular activities, like obviously there's sports in my high school, and there's also some other classes and clubs that I can take, like there's photography, there's art, there's things like that.
So how do you express yourself?
So me personally, I like playing pool in the student union that we have in our school, and there's also some other clubs that I like to take part in. Like I remember I took art in last year, and that was actually fun, and I'm looking forward to wanting to take photography next year.
All right, thank you.
All right, so we're going to go to Raven. Raven, do you have to wear a uniform in your school?
No, I don't. I can wear whatever I want, really. That's like, stomachs out or, just, yeah. No, don't show a lot of skin. But they kind of really, they're like lax with that still. We kind of still have a lot of freedom with that. They don't put their foot down a lot. Are
there any punishments if you don't wear what they allow you to?
No. I feel like, they tried to give us freedom and then they want to still hold us back and they gave us too much freedom and now it's just they can't really restrict us anymore.
So you feel that not being able to wear a uniform is you being able to express yourself?
Yes.
How about if you had to wear a uniform? Do you feel that the school would be holding you back in any way?
No, because you can still express yourself with uniforms in other ways. Stuff that you don't have to, other ways that you don't have to, dress. You can, express yourself through artwork or, whatever kind of things you like to do.
So, Raven, what type of school do you go to again?
A performing arts school.
So, yeah, they're really open to expression, right?
Yeah.
And you think that's a good learning environment without having a uniform that helps, boost your creativity?
Yeah. Without uniforms, that really helps, yeah.
So, Jay Bez, do you have to wear a uniform at your school?
Well, I only have to wear a shirt, so as long as the logo is on our chest. But we can wear anything, any bottoms we want, headbands, bandanas, things of that sort.
Are you okay with students having to wear uniforms in other schools? Do you feel that schools are holding them back from being able to express themselves?
Like Shane and Raven said, it's other forms of expression. So I don't think uniform is holding them back from expressing themselves. But wearing what you want to wear is a way you could express yourself, but it's not holding you back all the way.
Okay.
So, as a youth, we often feel restricted and enclosed by the rules set by the adults. We don't have a say in certain things, and we just let it happen. With all that in mind, do you think the dress code goes against the First Amendment? Your expression, the way that you yourself are a human being. J-Bez?
I don't think it's against the First Amendment because you chose to go to that school. It's not like they went to you and said you can't express yourself. You chose to go to that school, and you know that school has certain requirements. And I think instead of restricting you from expressing yourself, is being strict and trying to maintain a certain way to go about yourself. So if they want you to have your shirt tucked in and have a belt, they getting ready to put you in the workforce, in a working environment. Or if that's like being on time. Like if they want you to be there at 7:30, then you have to be there at 7:30 because they're getting you ready for the future.
So you're saying that it really preps you for
it's a preparation. Mm-hmm.
I like that actually. Raven?
What's the question? What was the question?
The question was, because of the restriction against the First Amendment, because the adults had made the rules up and we just had to follow them, do you think the First Amendment is being restricted?
No. I mean, I don't think uniforms are really that big of a deal because you're not really, what are we restricting? I mean, you wear uniforms, but you can still express yourself, and, I said that before, so... I mean, unless they're like really, really strict about it, and they're like the punishments are like your school, like really cruel. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But
so, when you say expressing yourself, do you go to performance art school? What type of art do you do?
There's dance, visual arts, videography, music, so all that.
So, what do you do, Raven?
Videography.
With all that in mind, there's some people who express themselves through fashion. Do you feel like those type of people who dress the way they feel, is that holding them back?
Yeah, that's true.
Can you elaborate on that?
I mean, I can't really. I mean, I agree with you. I mean, if you do express yourself through fashion, then I don't know. I mean, you have the weekends, but it's like I guess it is kind of restricting.
So how about you, Steve?
At my school, we actually have to wear a uniform, similar to Shane's school. They're really strict when it comes to that kind of stuff. They really don't hold back. Like if you don't follow their rules, they're gonna punish you for it.
And is fashion an important thing for you? Does it allow you to express yourself, or is it just like, yeah, it's whatever. I'll put on this shirt and pants as long as I get through the day?
In my opinion, I want to wear what I feel most comfortable in. Having to wear school uniform all day and then having to go to other places right after, it's very inconvenient to me. I want to be able to express myself with the things I want to wear. I don't want to be forced to wear something that I don't want to wear. I feel like it goes against what I want to do. Okay,
so let's speak in broader terms. Do you think schools in general, with all the rules and regulations, restrict your First Amendment? Shane?
Not fully, because like going back to like what you said earlier about like there's like a lot of people feel as though they have to express themselves through their clothing, but even if you feel that way, which there's no problem with that, I feel as though that there should be you should have more than just one way to express yourself, because there's so many things to do. Like I said, if you like to dress nice, then that's cool for you. And like me personally, I like to, obviously I don't want to look bad. I like dressing nice, but it's not as important to me to have like all of the nice brands. Like I don't have to have a Gucci belt. I don't have to have Jordans all the time. But that's only because I found other ways to express myself that makes me feel good.
So, even with the uniforms, how do you express yourselves?
So I express myself with interacting with others. Like I let mainly verbally. Like I like having conversation with people and learning what they're about, and I like learning their culture or just their views on life. And same with me. Like I let them know my my point of view on things.
Yeah, I also have uniform, and the way I express myself is just my personality and allow myself to talk to others. And I think it's a good thing to, even though there's certain outlets you can't achieve, the outlets that you can, find a way through it. That's the end of that segment. We'll be right back with a quick break. Take it away, J-Bez.
In the meantime, we'll be playing a short break, and we'll be playing 14-year-old Niall Jolie from Delaware, Good at It.
Yeah, Nia Jolie, I'm back, baby. That's right. Check it. Back again with another era, no heart to tie, just fancy leather. The golden worth ain't hard to measure. On checks and cash, I'm getting 5 letters. Wanna know me, so I take the time to go show off me and my flash rhymes. Multitask, I move with a sick grind, waiting on a drop so I can land in the paradise. Waiting on people to check this, waiting on stories to catch this. Thank you to God, my life, the fans, the crest, we get goes for that checklist. No airfare, I fly for free. Entourage sticking out with me, we going hard for that ace team. No remix, this is my beat. Wanna know how I get hype and how I get bold. I stay busy thinking about life and always done what I've been told. And the finer things will keep coming. No, I always keep the party jumping. All 2-step and no mumbling, talking good vibes and no slumber. Look, you can count me in or you can count me out. I'ma get this green, yeah, that's what I'm about. Keep grinding, always shining, I'm too good at it. Keep climbing, keep cutting, I'm just good at it. You can count me in or you can count me out. Cause I'ma get this green, yeah, that's what I'm about. Keep grinding, always shining, I'm too good at it. Keep climbing, keep cutting, I'm just good at it. Kill the slumber, I should be up there counting my numbers, sparking the thunder. One way or another, y'all wanna wonder, rather not wonder. Cuts the fronts, cuts the blunders, keep it real. Checks for funds, my final result is always way done. Protecting the ones like we never won. Waiting on people to check this, waiting on series to catch this. Thank you to God, my life, the fans, the crest, it goes for that checklist. No airfare, I fly for free. Entourage seeking out with me, we going hard for that ace team. No remix, this is my beat. Better count me in or you can just miss out. I'ma get this green, yeah, that's what I'm about. Keep grinding, always shining, I'm too good at it. Keep climbing, keep guiding, I'm just good at it. Yeah, better count me in or you could just miss out. You heard? Better count me in or you could just miss out. That's right.
Welcome back to Hear Us Out, and thank you to Shane for joining the discussion. You can find him on Instagram at SHANE_MCBRIDE02.
Next, we have a whole segment dedicated to you, the listeners. These are events or opportunities that are happening right now in the city that you love.
First up, we have the first ever Dream Philly Festival. On May 12th on Cherry Street Pier, this free festival showcases the work of students who made Dreamline banners that shows messages and hopes of the youth. This message of this event is to, quote, to inspire and encourage communities to not only dream, but work to manifest them. Please check it out at eventbrite.dreamphilly.com. This is a free event. Please go out and show support to all the youths. If you are somebody who likes to be active in the community, someone who loves art, someone who feels like their voice are being restricted, please show love.
Secondly, we've talked about FAFSA. It's a government aid program for people who need help to pay for college. As a teen myself, I understand how it might look to your friends going to a counselor at school, but if you're listening to this and debating if college is the move, trust me, it is. If you don't have a plan to go to a trade school, do something with sports, or even a crazy idea to start something new, it all requires school. Then why not go to college? It allows you to have self-reflection and the keys to open doors that might be closed if you don't act now. Plus, it's free money, just sitting there for anyone. Go on YouTube and look up how to fill out the FAFSA to give you a guide. Go and get that free bread. Trust me, the sooner you apply, the more money you're going to get.
Third, on Thursday, May 9th, a short documentary, La Madres.Burke, will screen at the Pennsylvania Immigration and Citizen Coalition. This documentary shares the heartbreaking story of 4 immigrant mothers and their children that are thrown into immigration jail. It's a story about 4 women who had to strive to protect their family, to keep them from falling apart. And anybody who wants to see the movie, who has people who aren't legal, see the heartbreaking story of it, please.
Finally, on May 10th from 6 to 9, the Creative Resilient Youth Collective will hold an art show at Little Berlin on Coral Street in North Philadelphia. The art showcases the youth solutions and the lack of mental health resources in public schools in Philadelphia.
Madre de Burke's on May 9th was also created by Philly artist named Michelle Angela Ortiz. And if you're from Philly, come out and support. Any event you do go to, please add us at PhillyCAM.youth, and we'll sure to shout you back out. And now, Sam, to take it away on the next segment.
In Philadelphia, it is estimated that 300 people are shot per year. Many of them, in neighborhoods where these shootings are especially common, never make it to local news. This exclusion is directly harmful to the people in their communities who may feel invalidated because of it. So now, let's all take a moment of silence in recognition of those who remain nameless. Thank you.
And now we're going to take a quick little break. You're listening to 106.5 Philadelphia, and please stay out here to hear us out.
We're now playing How Can I Forgive You by Cam Anthony.
How can I forgive? You lie to me all of the time. You say that you die for me and that you always be mine. How can I forgive? 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 You lie to me all of the time. You say that you die for me and that you always be mine. How can I forgive? How can I forgive? How can I forgive? How can I forgive? You lie to me all of the time. Get this thing another try, I won't do.
What's up, y'all? We back with Hear Us Out, and we here with 13-year-old Trey Brown, entrepreneur, clothing designer, and overall businessman. And we're going to be getting to know him through a short interview.
I'm That's So Raven.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? So hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Trey Brown. I'm a 13-year-old entrepreneur and CEO of Spurgo. Spurgo is a catchy name I came up with, combining sports and all my personal heroes, positive people all around the world that I look up to. And I chose the lion as a part of my logo because the lion represents power, strength, and courageousness, just like me, because I'm powerful, I'm strong, and I'm courageous. My desire is to empower everyone across the world through my clothing brand, Spurgo.
That's what's up, man. Spurgo. Yeah.
So, how did you get started?
I got started Spurgo about last year, and I got started because it was a lot of negativity and a lot of violence in Philadelphia and then just in the community, and it was just sad about like what all the youth in Philadelphia were doing. I used to do music and things like that, and it's a lot of things that you don't get to see until you're behind the scenes of music and things like that, and I just wanted to have a bigger impact in the world. So what I did was I always wanted to do fashion, but I just kept swiping down my Instagram and I kept seeing 14-year-old getting arrested for killing a 13-year-old, and that hit me because, you know, that could have been me, that could have been my friends, you know, that just could have been anybody I was associated with, and it's just crazy. So I want to empower and inspire everyone through my clothing line, Spurgo, and I wanted to have, you know, designer clothing with a message, and that's what I wanted to do it for.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So you felt like music wasn't just seen. There was too much going on, too much negativity.
Yeah, I just wasn't into it no more. I want to get in the fashion lane, and I was able to, you know, like connect with Meek Mill, Diddy, and a lot of different people, and just like talk to them and just have like one-on-one conversations with them, connect with them, and you know, it's just amazing. I started off with 16 shirts, $178. I invested my birthday money, you know, and I just kept reinvesting it. I started off with 16 shirts. Now I got like a lot of sweatsuits, and you know, I got sweatsuits, headbands, do-rags, and women clothing. I got a lot of different things, you know, and you know, it's just crazy where it came from because I started off with my birthday money. Now, you know, it's getting bigger and it's getting more major.
And who do you look up to like in your field of work? Who do you look up to, and who do you look up to outside your field of work?
I look up to a lot of great people, and I look up to people like Damon John. I look up to Diddy. I look up to Meek Mill, and it's not even always like I look up to people that's in the fashion industry. I look up to a lot of people that's just outside of, fashion and things like that because, it's bigger than fashion. It's about impacting the community at the end of the day. So I look up to a lot of people that give back to the community, a lot of people that just give me good advice, good wisdom, that I could take on, forever. So I look up to a lot of people like Damon John, Diddy, Meek Mills, Quincy Harris, a lot of them just different people who's doing like a lot of positive things in the city.
Yeah, so you said you look up to people that give a positive impact, and when you go through your social media and we watch when you move, you say you like to motivate and inspire.
That's
so
true.
With that, I'm gonna ask you, who is Trey Brown? What do you stand for?
Trey Brown is a 13-year-old entrepreneur. Trey Brown is a 13-year-old kid that represents strictly positivity and things like that. And my message is, just strictly positivity. And it's not even just like that. Oh no, we're not doing this. We're not doing that. It's basically like us as kids and youth, we can have fun, but we can just do it in a positive way. I remember I was young. We didn't have to be scared, to go outside and to play manhunt and stuff like that. We ain't never have to worry about our friends doing this, doing that, about smoking and nothing like that. We was always, having fun and, staying positive. Now it's it's hard to support one another because, oh, that's Joe, But I just want to, bring a positive light and I want to have a positive image. And, I'm strictly positivity. That's what I'm all about.
And, what's your biggest motivation to pursue your dream? Is it the support? Is it the upbringing? What is it?
My dream, it get bigger every single day. So that inspired me and that motivate me every single day. I have a goal, but every time I reach that goal, it get bigger and it get bigger. So just to know that I'm able to wake up every single morning because somebody ain't get a chance to wake up. So that motivates me and that inspired me. I got a chance to get up this morning. So now we going, we ain't wasting time. We getting straight to it.
So you would say Philadelphia, the environment, everything around you inspire you. You your own inspiration.
Yes.
Right.
Turning those negatives into positives.
Yes.
Real nice.
Now also I follow a lot of Instagram pages where they do a lot of just cars and lifestyle and stuff like that. So if I see a Bentley when I wake up, and I see a mansion, I see somebody, I watch a lot of interviews and I just hear them talk about, I spent $50K on this, I just bought this, I just bought that. That inspired me as well. It's I'm going to live like that.
I know you said Meek. Meek is super motivator.
Yes.
The bust down rulies every other Instagram post. I'm like, I want that. Let me grind.
Yeah.
So, what do you have hope to accomplish 10 years from now?
10 years from now, I want my family to be straight. I want my brother and my sister, I want them to, let them be free and let them know that they could do anything they want to do. If they want to go to college, they could go to college for free and they ain't got to worry about, different situations and nothing like that. People not accepting them and things like that. I want my family to be straight at all times. I want to, I definitely want to have a big impact in the community. Spurgo just gonna be that drip everywhere. That's what I always. That's one thing now that I want in 10 years. I just want Spurgo to be worldwide. I ship nationally and internationally, out of the country and things like that. But I just want to start doing that more often because a lot of people, they have designer clothing and it don't mean nothing. But I want to have designer clothing that empower and inspire people. So I want Spurgo to be worldwide, just hitting, different countries, different platforms, and just Spurgo to be that drip. And then also in 10 years, I want to be able to say that I reached a lot of different countries and things like that.
So you said you want Spurgo to be that drip.
Yeah.
All right, 10 years from now. How big is that?
It's big because, from where we come from, and when I see a lot of the youth, they doing this and they doing that, and you just gotta look at them how could we blame them? They never seen bigger. They never seen nobody. They never seen nobody come from their community pull up in a Rolls Royce or somebody from their community
So
get
you
a
saying
mansion.
you want to be that figure?
Yeah,
You
and
wanna be that person.
and I went to Hawaii before I went to Los Angeles. I go to a lot of states and I travel a lot. I went to Hawaii before. I FaceTime my friend. He was like, "Man, you out in Hawaii? I ain't going out there. It's a lot of volcanoes." and it's like when you go out there, it's beautiful. But what I'm trying to say is they never seen bigger. They ain't know you could hop from jet to jet. They ain't know that it's private jets and things like that. They ain't know it's a bigger life than just being a drug dealer and things like that. So I want to be that figure. Like, look, I came from where you come from with hard work, determination, and you could be just like you could, you could grind, you could be successful.
And so where can we get more information on your product, social media, website, contact information?
So you can follow me on Instagram at IAMTBFlames. And you can support Spurgo, and it's spelled SPERGO. Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram again at IAMTBFlames. Big shout out to PhillyCAM Youth.
All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. We about to go on a quick break with the song More Than a Crush by This Just In from Maryland and Juan Moore, kids of Boys to Men who are Philly natives. And we'll be back. We got a show with youth and we introduce what you want to hear about. We talk about our truths and give you news from out our studio. So come in, tune and get you moving. We need you to hear us out.
Hear us out. Hear us out.
Hey.